Walter Ray Williams Jr. and Mika locked up. An exciting match from the Masters. Beautiful day, can't get better skiing. Here in Reno, Walter Ray Williams Jr. taking advantage of the open frame from Mika in the sixth. First open of the match for either. Now 5-pin lead strike here, and he's up 15 pins.
Our Dexter approach this week. 2 ways to success. DJ Archer's way, watch his body go left. Gets the swing underneath and look at that hand rotate around the ball. The side roll gets the ball to push right and gets it to recover. The Walter Ray Williams Jr. way, nice and straight and direct. Arm, hand, straight up the back, nice and straight and direct. 2 ways to get the job done, Dave Ryan.
This week's Dexter approach back to the action. 4-pin for Walter Ray Williams Jr. telling himself to just settle down. He has the opening after Mika opened himself in the sixth following the 4-bagger to begin this match.
And really wanted that hit there because with a strike there, that would have been 5 in a row, and he would have been all over Mika like a bulldog on a pork chop after that open frame for Mika in the sixth.
Lost to Brian Smith by 16 pins. The championship match of this ABC Masters, his best ever finish last year. As an idea, he'd like to take on Chris Barnes down the road, this ladder format in the championship. Other finishes.
Speaking of finishes, Sami, Tori Torgerson, although I think Tori's from Sweden.
From the top 32, did not make the show.
Amleto Monicelli, the only perfect game this week.
Well, it was not easy, was it? Short pattern on the ABC pattern?
I liked it until I got to match play. Match play, my look was a little bit different. And then I ran into the Brooklyn Fest, Solid 9 Fest. So I didn't have a whole lot of fun once I got to match play.
Sorry about that, partner.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
10-pin there for Mika, covers and spares. He's down 14 pins. The open in the sixth, he hopes, does not prove disastrous. Very superstitious as Mika. Likes to wear the same brand of socks and a towel. Kept there by the ball return. Always got to be face up. Those are just 2 of many he wanted to tell us about last night.
I'm going to try that sock thing.
You may as well.
I got to try something. Maybe I'll try wearing Mika's socks.
After he washes them, please. Back to Mika.
All right, well, Mika, that's what he needs to do to get back in this match. He's trailing by 14. Walter Ray Williams Jr., potential 259. The best Mika Kouiveniemi can shoot 245. Destiny lies in the hands of Walter Ray.
This is the definition of grinded out bowling. We've seen all through the TV show today. Walter Ray steps off for a second. We mentioned Amleto Monicelli, the only 300 game the entire week. All those games pulled and all those bowlers. So the short oil pattern provided by the ABC has been a challenge.
But not so much just because it's short, because it's so flat from side to side. Being flat from side to side gave the middle of the lane the appearance that it hooked more. Not only the appearance, it did. The outside part of the lanes were tight, the middle hooked, and it lent itself to this type of shot here, this outside nice and straight firm shot. Walter Ray looks like Walter Ray of old on that one. Buries it in a 1-3. You think he wanted that one? Oh, yeah.
14-pin lead now. Striking the 8th foundation frame. Time double here gives him a 24-pin lead. Help late. 5 and number 7 all go down. Is he ever relieved?
Wow, now that's real power. Just kidding. But what a great break, tripping the 5-7 out. Look at this. Come on, ball. Hook a little bit. A little bit more. Uh-oh. Oh. Thank you.
Anything with a 5. Don't leave number 5 up, please.
Don't leave the 5-7.
24-pin lead for Walter Ray Williams Jr. Kouiveniemi needs some strikes quickly. No break there.
Well, and you can see that that ball was wide from the get-go. Too far right, not enough friction out there to get that ball into the pocket. Mika finds himself in serious trouble.
Picks up the mark. Amazing to think that no player from the 5th seed since this format was introduced back in 1980 has ever even got to the finals, much less won. So Mika had an incredible road to travel.
Just a brutal, brutal format. All those games, you know, and we talked about how many matches they bowled. It's one after another. There's no breaks. You don't get an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours to go have lunch, get something to eat. It's one right after another. This match is history. Walter Ray Williams Jr. needs to keep it on the lane in the 10th frame. He will face Chris Barnes in the title and bowl for the championship for the 2nd consecutive year.
Covers the 6-10. It's been a great week and a fantastic run to win 2 matches. But he cannot get by Walter Ray Williams Jr., it appears. Looking ahead, Walter Ray is 1-2 with a 226.33 average against Chris Barnes on TV in their respective careers. Chris Barnes has had a lot of time, folks, to think and wait about A, who he's going to play, and B, how he'll perform in this final.
Well, I think Chris has a good idea on how he's going to attack the lanes, and that's going to be as straight as possible. Chris being a power player, one of the things that makes Chris Barnes so great is the fact that he can go straight.
It's okay. It's okay.
Walter Ray's a winner.
He says, folks, you can cheer for me now. It's a great crowd here at the National Bowling Stadium in Reno, Nevada. He's got the plastic spare ball to finish this one out. He will advance to the championship match to take on Chris Barnes, the #1 seed. One of the two will emerge with their first ever ABC Masters title. You see the head-to-head records on TV, as we mentioned. Barnes has been close. Walter Ray has been close to winning the Masters, but now only one will stand. On the line for the red-hot Walter Ray Williams Jr. Double points, $100,000. Barnes in the final. It's all coming your way.